If you've been following me for a while, you already know I lost 90 pounds and walking was my biggest tool. If you ever felt exhausted from tracking calories, cutting carbs, or trying to eat perfectly clean just to lose weight, this is for you. In today's video, I want to talk about how to make walking a lifestyle and not just a phase. Be honest, have you ever tried everything and still felt stuck? You don't have to diet hard to lose weight. You don't have to live in a caloric deficit for extended periods of time to see results. What helped me the most and what still helps me to stay lean, healthy, and happy is walking. Y'all remember the old YouTube days where everybody used to say, back at it again with another video? I wanted to say back at it again with another walking video. In today's video, I'm breaking down how to use walking to lose weight without restriction, without burnout, and without hating the process. You don't have to suffer your way to results. You just have to stay consistent with what works. And at one point, I thought the only way to lose weight was to go hard. Hit workouts, strict meal plans, and no days off. I did not believe in true recovery. Have you ever hit that point where you felt like you were just so tired of trying hard? And that was me on a weight loss journey in the past. I was exhausted and I was burnt out. But what changed this time around, it's not about doing more. It's about being consistent with something that actually works that you can keep up with. When I started walking daily, everything changed. My energy levels, my mood, my hormones, my mindset, my body. Walking didn't feel like a punishment. Walking felt peaceful. I could think, I can breathe, I could sustain it. And that's what I want for you. A plan that does not rely on restriction, it relies on rhythm. Here's a quote: discipline is easy when you actually enjoy what you're doing. Let's talk about why walking actually works for fat loss. But I say this in like every video, so I'll keep it simple. When you walk, you stay in what's called zone 2 cardio, and that's your fat burning heart rate zone. And I have a question for you. Next time you take a walk, pay attention to what zone your heart rate is in while you're walking, if you have a way to track it. There are different Apple Watches, Fitbits, there are different apps and stuff that you can use to track your heart rate zone. I have a video already uploaded that talks a little bit more about zone 2 cardio or zone 2 walking, and I will link that. You can go and watch that video next. Zone 2 cardio is the sweet spot where your heart rate slightly elevated. You can still hold a conversation, but you can't sing. That's a good way to track if you're in zone 2 cardio. That is where your body primarily uses fat for fuel instead of sugar. So while it may feel slow, it's actually one of the most efficient ways to teach your body to burn fat without overloading your nervous system. You're not spiking cortisol, you're not wrecking your recovery, you're simply training your metabolism to work smarter. Have you ever noticed how calm you feel after a walk? That is your hormones thanking you. I have another quote: fat loss isn't about going faster, it's about going longer. If you feel that someone can benefit from this video, share this with them, because that helps my video get more reach and get this information out there to other people who are like you. Whether it's for education and learning something new, or just some inspiration, or just some words that they need to hear, some words of encouragement. Get this out there, y'all, who need to hear this information. So let's talk about how walking helps hormones. This part is especially important for women. When we over diet and over exercise, that causes our cortisol, which is our stress hormone, to spike. And when cortisol stays high, it tells our body that we're in danger. And what that does is your body ends up holding on to fat, especially around your belly area. And can you relate to that? Doing all of the right things, but still holding on to belly fat in your midsection. Well, guess what? Walking does the opposite. It lowers cortisol. It tells your body you're safe. It supports better sleep, reduces insulin resistance, and it helps balances our hormones, estrogen and progesterone, naturally. If you in your 30s or 40s, or navigating perimenopause or even menopause, walking is one of the best things you can do to support your hormones and help you lose weight. All right, so let's talk specifics, because I know you want to know how much to walk. You don't need to walk 10 miles a day. You don't even need to hit 10,000 steps if you feel that that's impossible. So let me ask you, what feels realistic for you right now? Drop a comment down below. How often or how frequent or how long you feel like you can walk? As you all know, I lost weight the very sustainable way, and it's something that I can keep up with. So if life is hectic, I'm gonna show up for a 10 or a 15-minute walk. If I'm able to and have the free time to do it, I like to walk between 30 to 60 minutes every single day, or at least most of the days out of the week. So at a bare minimum, I'm doing 30 to 60-minute walks around 3 days a week. On the days that I walk, I only walk for 15, 20 to 30 minutes. So what feels realistic to you right now? 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes. So here's my simple formula to start. Start with 15 to 20 minutes of walking 5 days a week, and then gradually build to 45, 60 minutes on most days. And if you're tracking steps, aim between 7 to 10,000 steps daily, depending on your lifestyle. And if long walks feel overwhelming, break them up. Try 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening. All of those walks and steps adds up. Or you can walk 10 minutes after each meal, which helps with digestion. So would you rather do one long walk, or would you rather split it up throughout the day? Let me know in the comments. The best workout is the one you actually do. So now let's talk about how to support fat loss without dieting hard. Let's be honest, a lot of people walk every day but don't see results because their nutrition is off balance. Walking alone is very powerful, but if you pair it with some good balanced nutrition, is magical. And I have a question for you with your diet. Are you constantly asking yourself what to cut out instead of what to add in? And here's what I focus on instead of restriction. Protein with every meal. Eggs, chicken, fish, tofu, or even Greek yogurt. Eat fiber-rich foods, veggies, fruits, oats, chia seeds, beans, and even avocado. Y'all know I love me some avocado. And add in some healthy fats for hormone support. Avocado, olive oil, even some nuts. And aim for real foods, y'all. That is the perimeter of the grocery store over anything that's down the aisle, which are typically packaged foods. What would happen if instead of cutting out foods, you focused on fueling your body better? And what I notice is that when I nourish my body, I naturally crave less, I snack less, and I keep my energy up throughout the course of my day. Nourishment over punishment. That is the shift that changed everything for me. How to make walking a lifestyle and not just a phase. If you're only walking when you're trying to lose weight, the habit won't stick. The goal is to make walking a part of who you are, something that fits naturally into your day. When's your favorite time to walk? Morning coffee or tea, because I love me some tea. Lunch break or evening unwind, because I love me a good evening walk too. And here's what helped me to make it a lifestyle. Stack it with another habit. I like to walk while listening to my audiobooks. I like to walk while listening to YouTube videos, and I like to even take some tea and drink tea on my walk, but stacking it with another habit. Use your walks as thinking time. Some of my best video ideas come during my walk. I also like to catch up on conversations on my walks. I will go for a walk and we'll talk on the phone. And changing your scenery when you go on your walks. Go outdoors for a lot of your walks. You see me outside right now, hey. You see me outside right now, hey. Or use a treadmill or use a walking pad. Y'all already know I lost majority of my weight on my walking pad. Track your steps, but don't obsess over it. Just use it as a guide. Could you see yourself making walking your time for peace, creativity, or even reflection? When movement feels like freedom, consistency becomes effortless. Here's what happens when you stick with walking, even when it feels small. You build discipline without burnout. You lose inches in fat slowly but steadily. You sleep better, digest better, and think clearer. And you gain confidence because you're keeping a promise to yourself. You are betting on yourself. Could you imagine how you would feel 6 months from now if you just stay consistent? Just imagine what would your energy, confidence, and body look like by then. Confidence isn't created by results. It's created by showing up every day. If you can take one thing from this video, let it be this. You don't need to do more. You just need to stay consistent. Walking might seem simple, but simple doesn't mean that you're not going to see the results that you want. It's one of the most powerful fat loss and hormone balancing tools out there, especially when you pair it with real food and patience. So what's stopping you from starting today? Could you commit to one walk, just one? After this video, start where you are, walk daily, fuel your body, manage your stress, and let time do its job. And I have my last quote for you. Simplicity sustains what intensity burns out. And if this video helped you, like, subscribe, and share this with someone who is tired of overworking and burning out. And I would like to know, how has walking changed your body or your mindset? Drop in the comments so we can cheer each other on.
I'm caught up.
more walking and wellness videos, check out my playlist about how I lost 90 pounds, because I did that. I'm gonna see y'all again soon. Hey, 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 hey.